In episode 2, he played for Colombia, Argentina, and Spain. Puskás played for Hungary and Spain, but he is still a Hungarian legend. The second player in this episode is John Terry. And John Terry has retired after 1 season with Aston Villa, and the rest of his career he played for Chelsea, and he is a legendary centre back. He was wanted by all the big clubs in the world, but in his prime and at a younger age, he stayed loyal to Chelsea, and he made his debut already in the season 2000-2001. He was very young, and in 2002 he was already a key player for the defensive line of Chelsea. He won a Champions League, he did great things with the team, so for me, John Terry should be in FIFA 20. He is in the FIFA 19. 1 year without him is long than enough, so I hope he will be added into FIFA 20 as a new English icon. With Eric Cantona, we find one of my favorite players. This man is such an amazing, skillful, creative, brilliant playmaker that everybody should love him if you look him up on YouTube, guys. He also did a Karate Kid to one of the fans when he was a player to Manchester United. Also look that up. And by the way, his career was pretty weird because he already retired at 32 years old. He started off in his homegrown competition in France. He did wonderful things there, and after that he played for Leeds United and Manchester United, and he helped Manchester United reviving their club. So Cantona for me is a living legend, but I want him as a playing legend in the FIFA game as soon as possible, because I bet a lot of you guys will agree with me that a legendary player like this should become an icon. If you talk with players of Manchester United, Lazio, Roma, AC Milan that played with Jaap Stam, they will all agree that he was one of the best centre backs defensively in the world. He was very fast, he was super strong, and he was an animal. He would eat you alive. He had that attitude that every striker thought, Jaap Stam, it will become a very tough task to score a goal or to even get a ball in the penalty box. He played for PSV Eindhoven, for Willem II. Before that, he made the move to Man United, but after writing a book, and in his book he thought a little bit too much about the dressing room and about the manager Alex Ferguson, that Ferguson wanted to get rid of Jaap Stam, and they sold him for only £15 million to Lazio Roma. After a few seasons with Lazio, he went to AC Milan, and at the end of his career, he returned to the Netherlands, but not to PSV, but he played for Ajax. He now is the coach of PEC Zwolle. He also worked in England as well, but now he is back after a Reading adventure. He is the coach of PEC Zwolle, and Jaap Stam is such an amazing centre back. Everybody would want him in their team. Gerd Müller is one of the most legendary strikers in the world and history of football. He scored the winning goal in the World Cup final 1974 against the Netherlands, and this man was a goal machine his whole career. He played for a smaller club in Germany, and after that the majority of his career for Bayern Munich, scoring over 400 goals for that club. And the last few seasons he played in America, one of the first players together with Johan Cruyff that went abroad to play, well, now it's the MLS, but back then it has another name, and he played there 3 seasons and also scored a lot of goals. But for Bayern Munich and the German national team, he was one and maybe the best striker the team of Germany has ever seen. Jerzy Dudek is a Liverpool legend, but not a lot of people know he also played 4 seasons for Real Madrid. Yeah, he was a backup goalkeeper, but still he played for Liverpool, Real Madrid, and before that for Feyenoord. The only strange thing with this goalkeeper is he started in the starting 11 when he was 25 years old. So his baby card is 25 years old. Then with Liverpool in 2005, he had the legendary game against AC Milan. You know it, guys. Milan leading 3-0 at halftime, Champions League final in Istanbul. After halftime, a great comeback, goals from, I believe, Gerrard, Xabi Alonso and maybe Smitser, drawing the game 3-3, and in the penalty shootout, Jerzy Dudek stopped 2 or 3 penalties, giving Liverpool the win after that shocking game. After that, he went to Real Madrid as a super sub, so the numbers with the years a little bit hard with this player, but Jerzy Dudek will stay a legendary player for Liverpool his whole life. Then we arrive to one of the most wanted players by all the FIFA and football fans, and that is Francesco Totti. Together with Zlatan Ibrahimovic and Fernando Torres, he belonged with my 3 childhood heroes. And what did I love about this man? He was so composed in front of goal. He made so amazing chip goals, volley goals, and he has a great attitude, guys. He had long hair back in the day, just like Batistuta. He looked like an animal, and he was a great striker. And what I especially love about Totti, he stayed loyal with AS Roma his whole career. Even in his prime around the millennium, he could have gone to Barcelona, to Real Madrid, to Man United, but he stayed with Roma. He is from Rome, he wanted to play his whole career there, and as you can see, he had a very long career. Starting off with a baby card in 1995, but he made his debut a few seasons earlier already. But in 1995, he was a key player already at a young age. Around the millennium, he was in his prime, being fantastic for Roma and the Italian national team. And after that, a very long period, he was playing with AS Roma. He stayed until the summer of 2017, but I'm going to give his old card 2014 because then he was a little bit better, faster than he was in 2017. And Francesco Totti already deserved my respect. Now let's hope EA will add him to the game, guys. And if you want to see more icons, I told you at the start of the video, hit the like button because 2,500 likes unlocks more FIFA 20 icons videos in this series. Davor Sukur is a legendary player for Croatia, and he became a great striker when he got older in his career. As you can see, in 1992, he was already 24 years old before he first came to a big club in Europe, scoring goals. He played for Real Madrid, and in 1998, he was in the prime of his career. He was one of the top scorers of the World Cup 1998, reaching the bronze medal after beating the Netherlands in that, well, loser final. So that is why Sukur has a 1998 prime card. After that, he pretty soon retired, so there aren't much years left. But Sukur, for all the Croatia fans, should be in the game as a legendary striker. What a career it was for Diego Forlan. He moved from a club in Uruguay to Manchester United, but he missed a lot of easy chances, and Ruud van Nistelrooy back in the day was the #1 striker for Man United, so he never really got a fair chance. But after Man United, he did some sublime things for clubs like Atletico Madrid. In 2009, he produced 38 goals in 38 games. Unbelievable. In 2010, 1 year later, he was the top scorer together with Wesley Sneijder of the World Cup 2010, reaching the semi-finals with Uruguay. So in the 2009-2010 period, Diego Forlan was a prime player for Uruguay, Atletico Madrid. After Atletico Madrid, he also played for some other teams, and after that he returned to Uruguay, back to Penarol. He retired there, so now is able to see him back in the game as an icon, and we all want to see that. Wesley Sneijder is playing for Al Gharafa until the end of the season, but we don't know if he will retire or will play an extra season. He's also linked with a move back to Galatasaray, and if that will happen, there is no way we can see Wesley Sneijder in FIFA 20 as an icon, because he will be in there as a player. But in FIFA 21, FIFA 22, it could happen that Sneijder should return as an icon card. And he saved the Dutch national team in 2004 when they needed to qualify for the Euro 2004 in a game against Scotland. They needed to win, and Wesley Sneijder picked up a hat-trick, and in 2010 he was the player, the playmaker, the architect of the Dutch national team that reached the finals against Spain. They lost it, but Wesley Sneijder was a god on the center midfield spot with amazing through balls, one of the best in the history of football. Now he is still playing for Al Gharafa, but I hope he will retire soon because his icon card will be a lot better than the normal card he can get in the FIFA game. Lilian Thuram, what a career this monster had. He played for Juventus, for Barcelona, for teams in the Ligue 1. He won the World Cup 1998. He won Euro 2000. He played as a left back. He played as a right back. He played as a center back. He played in all the positions. And imagine that, guys. Left back Thuram, right back Thuram, center back Thuram. I know it's not possible in the game, but imagine how cool that would be. A Thuram defensive line. As I told you, many clubs, many big teams, and this man was always working hard. You can compare him a little bit with Benjamin Mendy, but then the better version. So Lilian Thuram, he is an amazing player and I would like to see him in FIFA 20. We're closing this episode off with Xavi Hernandez, and as I told you guys, 2,500 likes, so hit that like button, unlocks an extra video about the FIFA 20 icons wishlist. So thumbs up if you want to see that special extra video with more icons that could be in the FIFA 20 game. Xavi Hernandez, what a player that is. He was so good for Barcelona. He was calm, he was relaxed, he was composed on the ball, he was everything you needed for the build-up play, the tiki-taka of Barcelona. The only thing we have to think about, when was his prime? In 2008, winner Euro 2008, 28 years old. 2010, winner World Cup, then 30 years old. 2012, winner Euro 2012, 32 years old. So the prime, I don't really care, but there could be so many years to put the prime card of Xavi Hernandez on that shows how long he was in his prime and always performing for Barcelona and the Spanish national team. And for that, of course, he deserves a spot in the episode. So guys, if you love it, give me that thumbs up, because we need 2,500 likes to unlock extra videos about the FIFA 20 icons wishlist. So smash that like button in the face if you want to see more about those icons. And if you love the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe and put the notification bell on if you want to join the amazing team Viva la FIFA. I thank you all for watching. You guys are the best in the world. Thank you all for watching. I wish you all a very nice day, and as you know, for me, keep it cool, keep it real, and ciao for now.